Hi, I am Max and I want to introduce you to BIMMING, a PyRevit extension for Revit. Before jumping in, a bit about me. I studied architecture and I started my career in design and construction, but a few years in and I shift my focus to BIM, and for the last 8 years that have been my work. 2 years ago, I started learning Python, and a few months ago, I decided to put that knowledge into practice by developing this extension. It has been a huge learning experience, not just in coding, but in many other areas too. And I have spent a lot of time of my free time by having worked it, and I'm very happy with the result. All right, let's get into it. Okay, here we go. Oh, before starting, quickly mention that my website, bimming.uk, you will find instruction on how to install this extension on your PC. It is very easy and you shouldn't have any problem. The first set of tools that you will find are this button here that basically is a quick access, a shortcut to a file, a website, or a directory in your computer. For example, I have here a website, bimming.uk, a link to a folder, a link to a document. I'm going to show you how to customize it the way that you like it. Settings, link for. Now we click, give it a name, Excel. Now we need to place here the path to the document. Right click with Shift, copy as path, and we paste it here. Click Update. Okay, we need to reload PyRevit. We click in PyRevit, click Reload, click Yes. And now we have it here. Excel, you click on it, and it will open Excel. The next set of tools that we have are tools related to views. We have here 3 tools to rename views and rename sheets. Just run it and you will get a window listing all the views in your project, and select the one that you want to rename, click select, and then here you set the rules. You can also select the views directly in the project browser and click rename views. In this case, the views are already selected, so you just need to set the rule. I'm gonna pen the prefix BIMMING and click rename, and the views will get renamed. The one to rename sheet work exactly the same. And then we have a tool to create a 3D view for each work set. You cannot see because I have it's right below my image, but they have been added here. 3D views for each work set. As you can see here, if someone renamed this view by any chance, test or whatsoever, or change the graphics, next time that you run it again, you will get a new set of fresh views. This view contains the information in that specific element that are in this specific work set. In this case, envelope. This one, only the trees. So you can quickly check that elements are in the correct work set. Regarding filters, we find these tools, usage report and Power BI template. I'm going to use this model for this sample. Just click on usage report, and automatically will be generated a CSV file that will be saved automatically in your PC. We don't need to open it. The only thing that we need to do now is execute the next one to get the Power BI template. Automatically will get download. I'm going to open it. And what we have to do now is just click in transform data, data source settings, select this, change source, click in browse, and point to the file that we just generate, click open, click OK, click close, and then click refresh. And now the Power BI will be reading the information from that specific CSV. Okay, we have 3 pages. The first one is a summary. You can see the number of filters in your project, how many views have filters, how many of those you have a view template, and how many they don't. Some more data, and then in these other 2 pages are very useful to find out where the filter is in use. So for example, this specific filter, 2 hours, you can select it here, and you know that it's using these 2 view templates, and it's using these 2 legends. Also, you can use this tool to search by the name, and in this other page, there you have this graphic sorted by the number of times that they are in use. You can select any of them, and then here you will see that it's using 9 view template and in 4 views. And that's all. So this is a very useful tool to find where filters are used in your project. The next tools are related to the scope boxes. I'm going to use a different file. We have 2 commands. One to delete the scope boxes that are not in use. Essentially, we'll list all the scope boxes that are not in use. Select the one that you want to delete, or you select all, it's up to you, and click delete. In this case, we selected 3 and they got deleted. I'm gonna undo, and the next one is related to the rotation of the scope box. When you create a scope box, it comes like this, horizontally and with this symbol here. If we rotate them clockwise, it would be positive for us, and if we rotate clockwise, the angle would be negative. If you run the command, you will get a list with all the scope boxes and their angles. You select them in case I'm gonna select all for this example. Click set angle. I'm gonna set 20 degrees and click OK. And now all of them we have 20 degrees. If by accidentally, this tool is very useful to track if any scope box in your model have a lot of decimals, it's not rotated the angle that is not aligned with the direction that I should follow, etc. I'm going to modify a couple of them, and now I'm going to run it. So you will see set angle rotation. So you see that they have a lot of decimal. Let's say that this one has to be 925. Just select it, set angle 9.25, click OK. Next time that I run it, set angle, it would be 9.25 degrees. And the last tools are created to check the alignment and the direction of the walls, grids, and reference planes in your model. We're going to use this file, and I'm going to open a plan view, this level 3. The first tool that we have is read angle. You just run it, and you will be asked to select one wall, grid, or reference plane. I'm going to select this wall, and you will get the angle against the x-axis and the y-axis. Click OK. You can also select an element directly in the model and execute the command, and automatically you will get the angle. All right. The next one, decimal accuracy. Let's run it. It will highlight in red all the walls, grid, or reference plane that have more decimal than the number specified here. Let's say 2, for example. We click OK, and all the elements that have more than 2 decimals, it will be highlighted in red. The rest of the element will be green. The next one direction splasher. Oh, to reset the color, this is a graphic override in the active view. Just click reset splasher, and you will get rid of the override. The one direction splasher is very useful to highlight to highlight in green elements that are parallel perpendicular to the element selected. I'm going to select a grid in this case. So any element that is perpendicular or parallel to that grid will be green. The other will be red, as you can see here. I'm going to reset the color. And the last one, direction splasher, it creates a color per each direction in the active view. So here you have 3 colors for the 3 different directions. Every time that you run it, you will get different colors. Oh, that's it. I hope you find this useful. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.